Why does losing a relationship feel like losing yourself? In many cases, this is not only emotional, it reflects how the brain organizes identity over time. The brain does not store the self as something fixed. It builds identity through repeated interaction, memory, and behavior. In close relationships, this system changes. Over time, information about another person becomes integrated into the brain's internal model of the self. Shared routines, decisions, preferences, and expectations are encoded together. The boundary between self and other becomes less distinct. So the relationship is not only external, it becomes part of internal representation. This is why the loss feels internal, not external. But the brain does not stop there. It also organizes experience through association. Places, objects, habits, and daily routines become linked to specific people over time. These are stored as interconnected networks. A place is not only a location, it includes repeated interaction. A routine is not only an action, it includes who was part of it. When the relationship ends, those networks do not immediately reorganize. So normal environments continue to activate the same internal patterns. A place, a sound, or a routine can trigger a full set of associations, not because the brain is trying to remember, but because the network is still active. So the system keeps activating something that is no longer there. But another process is still running. The brain constantly predicts what will happen next based on past repetition. In a relationship, this includes expected messages, timing of interaction, shared plans. These patterns become automatic. The brain does not wait, it predicts. When the relationship ends, these predictive models do not instantly update. So the brain continues to simulate interactions that no longer occur. This creates a mismatch between prediction and reality. The system is still running, but the outcome is missing. This mismatch is experienced as absence, not because something new is happening, but because something expected is not. And there is another change. Long-term relationships define roles. They shape how decisions are made, how time is structured, and how responses are formed. These roles become part of identity. They reduce effort. They stabilize behavior. When the relationship is removed, those structures disappear. But the brain does not instantly replace them. So actions that were automatic now require conscious effort. Simple decisions take longer. Daily patterns lose consistency. The system becomes less efficient. All of this happens at the same time. Identity integration, associative memory, predictive models, and behavioral roles are all disrupted together. This is why the experience feels deeper than losing a person. From the outside, nothing changes. The same places exist. The same routines remain. But internally, the system is no longer aligned. So normal situations trigger incomplete patterns. The brain activates networks without a matching outcome, and the sense of self feels unstable. Not because the self has disappeared, but because the system that maintained it is reorganizing. Over time, new patterns form. Associations change. Predictions update. Roles are redefined. The brain builds a new structure. But during that transition, the mismatch remains active. And that is experienced as losing a part of yourself.